if you are enjoying the show, make sure to go to dnp.com to suggest someone else to be on the show. Declan, Christina, my mom, thank you for being here tonight. If you guys can put your hands together for your host right now, Toby Shamu!
What's up, DNP? Everybody make some noise for me. Make some noise. Thank you for coming out. Welcome to Kings and Queens, the premier date night podcast in Minneapolis. How's everybody feeling tonight? It's good. The sun is shining. We're warm out here. This feels good, man. I'm excited. It's going to be a good time. So as Mark already told you, you know how the show goes. I'm up here to just make everyone feel good. Make sure everyone's happy, crack a couple jokes. I'm the fun guy, okay? I am a comedian, so if I say something fucked up, don't be offended. I meant it to be funny. That's what's up. But yes, we do have our king up here and our contestants. Where's Vince's people at? Came out in full force. I love it. Yes. We got our green flags. We got our red flags. I love it. Listen, y'all are part of the show too, okay? So make noise. If you see something bad, let us know. If you see something good, wave those green flags, okay? And we got some great dates for them. We have some great contestants. Where's Noah's people at? Noah's people? Hell yeah, a little spread out. Some of y'all came late, looks like. That's what's up. That's what's up. Same rules apply to you guys. We want to hear from you. All right. What about Andrew's people? Where's Andrew's people at? Hey, front and center. Y'all care about him. He looks nervous. But don't be nervous, Andrew. I'm here for you, man. We got you. And finally, Ben's people. Where's Ben's people at? Thanks for coming out, y'all. We appreciate it. I'm going to get your king up here. We're going to get the show started in just a second. But before that, we have a word from our sponsor from Rumble. I want you guys to make some noise for Ellie right now, all right? Make some noise for Ellie. Clap her up here.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming. We
appreciate
it.
For those of you who don't know what Rumble is, it's a 45-minute workout. You've got 5 rounds of boxing, 5 rounds of strength training. You've got some club beats, some fun, colorful lights, and just a really all-around great workout. And we actually have a little surprise tonight. So we're going to be sponsoring the second date for Vince and his king. They're going to get a free Rumble workout as well as $50 to go to dinner.
That's really nice. So why does Rumble Boxing, why is that a good date night?
Yeah, so, I mean, what better way to kick off a new relationship than trying something new together? And also, I've heard that sweating releases pheromones, and there's nothing bad about having a little bit of extra attraction on that second date.
Oh, you're thinking ahead. I like that, actually. That's really smart. Thank you so much, Ellie.
Of course.
Thank you for sponsoring the show.
Us.
We appreciate you. Let's get our king up here, guys. Yeah. Let's get our king up here. It's time. It is time. I got to talk to him before the show. He's a very fashionable guy. His love language is his Google Calendar.
Hi, Minneapolis. I'm Vince. I am excited to be your next king on the Date Night Podcast. Ultimately, I am looking for a guy who is not afraid of early mornings. Someone who is willing to brave the farmer's market with me early in the morning before the crowds get there. Ideally, a guy who likes going for long walks, probably around the grocery store. But mostly, I'm looking for a guy who's ready to commit to a shared Google Calendar down the road. Most of the time, you can catch me hanging out somewhere in Northeast, but my coworkers recently told me that I basically have one personality trait, and it is that I dance. And I would say that that is true 99.9% of the time. But when I'm not dancing Lindy Hop, I'm probably thrifting jackets for my out-of-control collection, or playing cribbage, or eating an unhealthy amount of chips and guac. I'm excited to go on these dates tonight, and maybe I'll even find love. Who knows? Tune in.
Start making noise right now for Vince.
Welcome, Vince.
Hey, thank you.
Yes, sir. How you feeling, man?
So far, pretty good. I think I have had so much water, I've had to pee twice before I started.
Hey, you know what? You can't be nervous and hydrated at the same time.
That's
so
right.
I
But
like
hydrate
that.
or dehydrate, that's what I hear.
I like that. It's always good to be hungry, but it's never good to be thirsty. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good look.
Yeah, no thanks for me.
I like it, man.
I'm a hydrated king.
I like that. So, just a couple questions. We just want everyone to get to know you before the show starts here.
Okay.
So, kind of explain this love language Google Calendar situation. Like, are there rules and regulations for your date here? Is there things they need to look out for? How organized do they have to be?
Before I moved to Minneapolis, which was I moved here in July of last year, and as one of my parting gifts, my old friend group, they made a painting that said, "GCal is my love language." I think I take the spit and I've run it, I think, maybe into the ground. I use my Google Calendar for basically everything. I think without it, I would be lost. It is my North Star.
Well, you know what? It's good to be organized. How many things did you have in calendar today?
How many things? I really just had work, my post-work nap, and then basically just panic until I came on stage.
You schedule naps?
No, that's just ad hoc. I'm not that scheduled.
Okay. Fair. So, what are you looking to get out of tonight? Like, what are you expecting out of your contestants tonight?
What am I expecting out of my contestants? Are you asking for my green flags? Am I hearing that right?
Essentially, yes. Like, what would you like to see?
I think out of my contestants, what I'm really looking for, green flags that I look for are, I'm looking for a guy with a really distinct sense of style. I really love it when a guy is aware of how he shows up in the world and he uses that to say something.
I like that. You want someone that puts that shit on?
Exactly, yeah. I'm always going to be wearing a cute outfit. It would be cool to coordinate,
Wow. So you don't want to be the better looking one. It's cool if you guys are on the same level.
I think we can trade days, Not every day is an A+ day. I will say a long time ago I went on a date once with a guy and he showed up in a hoodie and basketball shorts and I was like, this was not the vibe.
That's terrible, honestly. You know what? When someone doesn't care, it shows.
He did not get a second date.
He doesn't deserve it. Go back to the gym from when you came. So is there anything these guys should stay away from tonight? Is there anything you don't want them to bring up or, any boundaries you want to set?
I can't think of anything right now. I just feel like I should own that I'm a bald and a sober king. So if they're not down with that, then I'm probably not their guy.
Fair. You know what? You want to show everyone the Chrome Dome? You want to show them the shiny?
Sure. Yeah. I gave myself a haircut yesterday. It was very exciting.
Hey, so it's fresh. I like it.
Ah!
Ooh, look at that go, man. Beautiful. I love it. That's a really cool hat, too, by the way, man.
Thank you. My friend embroidered it.
Custom.
So shout out Val if you're watching.
Putting intention into your fits. I like that. So before we start your dates here, one last thing. I just want you to build your, ideal guy. What does the perfect guy look like? Attitude, style, height, any physical or not physical, anything you want to, what does that perfect guy look like for you?
Yeah, I would say that every time I've thought I knew what my type was, I was wrong. And I'm just here to be pleasantly surprised. I'm here for the plot. I'm here for the story. I think my ideal guy, again, is someone who has a very intentional sense of style. That for me is such a green flag because it just says such a level of self-awareness that I love. The other thing that I'm looking for is I'm really looking for a guy who is patient because I'm embarrassed to admit this. A long time ago when I was deciding to get really into my interior design phase of my life, I decided that I would totally do up my bedroom and I needed a new comforter set. My friend who was with me, I don't know how he didn't kill me. We were in Target staring at comforters for 45 minutes because I was looking at two different gray comforter sets. One was waffle knit and one was straight, and I'm so embarrassed it took me that long. I went waffle knit. Do I have any waffle knit people?
Waffle knit people.
Let's hear it for waffle knit.
Honestly, I'm pro waffle knit, man. Straight and comfy. Beautiful, man. I think you're ready. Man, do you feel ready?
I think so. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens, man. Let's get your first contestant up here. Got to talk to him before the show. Really type A guy. He's tall, too, which is, I think it's a green flag. But let's see. Let's see if this date's a connection.
Hey, Date Night Podcast. My name's Noah Shetnin. I just recently turned 24 years old, and I am originally from Lakeville, Minnesota, so I grew up just a little bit south of the Twin Cities. I ended up going to the University of Minnesota for my undergraduate degree, so I've been in the Minneapolis area for about 6 years now. Some of my favorite things to do in the cities include walking around the lakes in the summer, spending time with family and friends, being out on the water, trying new coffee shops and restaurants, and going to concerts. I've tried the dating apps and I'm just looking for something a little bit different. So I've actually had a couple friends and even a friend's parent who've been on the Date Night podcast, and they've all had nothing but great things to say about the experience. So I'm hoping to be able to say the same. Looking forward to being on the show and looking forward to some great conversation.
Everyone, start clapping right now. Get loud for Noah.
How are you?
Good. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, a little nervous, but
Yeah.
just here to have
Hey.
some good conversation.
You and me both. You know when someone told me like I should go like meet people in public or like go on a first date in public, I don't know that this is quite what they meant.
Yeah, no, me neither, yeah.
I like your shirt, by the way. Is that like
Thank
a
you
like
very
what's the
much.
situation? What do we got?
My shoes, jeans, and shirt are all actually from Madewell. I'm a little bit of a
Oh hell yeah!
Madewell stan, so.
What was that journey for you? How did you find Madewell?
You know, I think a lot of the J. Crews around the Twin Cities kind of disappeared, and that's where I kind of ventured to look for new stuff and came across Madewell, but they've kind of
Right
become
on.
my go-to. So.
Okay. Are you a thrift shopper? I'm a big thrift shopper.
So I enjoy going thrift shopping, but I am the worst at actually doing it.
What does that mean?
I can never find pieces that I actually like. There's something about wearing clothes that have been worn by someone else that does weird me out a little bit, and I've gotten a few pieces and gotten over that very easily by washing them. But
That usually helps. Yeah.
I feel like I don't have the eye for it necessarily.
Okay. That's okay. That's
Yeah.
something that we can work on.
Yeah. Do you thrift shop pretty frequently then?
Pretty frequently. My friend Kristen, who's in the audience somewhere, we have hit Savers in Columbia Heights many times. Any Savers fans out here? All right, we're getting some applause. Savers to me is like a magical wonderland because you go in and like all the fashion pieces that you could possibly ever want, they're like less than $5. It's amazing.
It really is, yeah.
That's cool. Vince, do you have any thrifting tips, like as far as, managing patience, or like how do you find the good stuff?
Oh, I feel like you can never go expecting to find something. Like my quest over this past summer, I feel like the thing this summer is like Western wear. I don't know how true that is because I'm pulling that out of my ass. But I'm hoping it's a thing because I've been hunting for a bolo tie since like March and I have not found anything yet. So I think you just got to go in and be surprised, kind of like being on a date.
My friend Mylan, who's in the audience here, is planning on having a Western-themed bar crawl this summer at some point, so I would appreciate maybe some help thrifting a pair of ashless chaps or something.
I got to take a drink.
It's getting hot in here already.
I'm sweating. This tiny black tank top isn't going to do it, is it?
So I do have to ask you, I am also a very, very big olive fan. What is your favorite type of olive?
I knew that this was coming, and I'm. I have to tell you something. I'm really sorry. When I was thinking about what to write in my bio, I was just thinking of like the most inane object in the grocery store to put down, and I panicked and I picked olives.
Oh, really?
I don't eat olives that often, but I would love to hear about your favorite olive.
I am a Kalamata olive stan.
Let's hear it
A
for
Greek
Kalamata.
salad. Specifically the Greco salad at Punch. I don't know if anyone else is a big fan, but
Right on. I will say, okay, to your point, I keep a jar of black olives at home.
Okay.
Because sometimes I make like puttanesca, I think. Is that how you say it?
Okay.
I'll like dice up some tomatoes, some garlic. I'll throw some olives in there, some cilantro. Let that all hang out with some like crushed diced tomatoes. I don't know. And I eat that over rice, which I know is probably not traditional, but it's very good. And the olives are great.
yeah.
I love brine. That's great.
Yeah. Do you have any other specific like Trader Joe's go-tos or anything like that at
Actually,
all?
I'm going to take this question. I'm going to take it a step further. Do you have a favorite Trader Joe's frozen food? Because I know that's controversial.
Their butter chicken is really top tier. It's quick, it's easy. It's a perfect portion size, I think, with like a side or a snack or something. But
That makes sense.
yeah, how about you?
Okay, so recently I was at Trader Joe's and they had these like birria tacos, which were really
Oh,
good.
yeah.
I had no idea that those were hiding in the freezer section. Like, what the hell? Those are just there for people to buy? Unbelievable. So I got one of those, I let it thaw in the fridge, and I made some birria tacos. They were really kick ass. Sorry, that's what I meant.
So you are a transplant, correct?
That's right. Yeah. Is that a red flag? That
No,
I'm not from
no, no, no.
Minnesota.
No, but I was curious. So you moved here somewhat recently, if I
Yeah.
kind of did my research correctly.
You did research.
Just just a little stalking. I mean, I have to prepare.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Is there anything that's like surprised you about the cities, or like anything that you expected people in Minnesota to be like that you haven't found to be true at all?
You know, everyone, when I was moving out of Iowa, they told me that when you move to Minneapolis, Vince, it's going to be so hard to find your people. Minnesota people, like, they find their clan, they grow up with their clan, and they stay with their clan. And I was like, oh, chill. So I'll go there and I'll have no friends. Awesome. And then I showed up and I started dancing. You probably heard that, like, my one personality trait is that I dance. I dance Lindy Hop. I have a bunch of Lindy Hop friends in the audience tonight. And Lindy Hop was like my cheat code for like finding friends here. So I have not found Minnesotans to be cold. I have found them to be very warm and kind. Are you from Minnesota? Sorry.
I am, yes.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
I grew up in Lakeville, which is a suburb just like 30 minutes south.
Awesome.
So.
Sweet. I'm also a suburb boy because I grew up an hour west of Chicago.
Oh, gotcha. Awesome.
Beautiful. Let's switch it up, guys.
Combo breaker.
Yes. That's good.
Thank
Who
you.
loves Beyonce more?
I don't
Between the
know.
both of you.
Did you go to the Renaissance World Tour?
I didn't. Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Tell me about it.
It was spectacular. No words.
No words.
Number one concert I would go to again if I had the opportunity, for sure.
Is Beyonce still touring? I have no idea.
No, I don't
Oh,
think
okay.
so. No. Hopefully soon, maybe Cowboy Carter.
Vince, are you not a big Beyonce fan?
I enjoy Beyonce. I just think I'm like a normie fan though. You know, like I feel like I'm not cool enough to be in the hive.
They would accept you if you wanted to.
Okay, I could lean in. I'm willing to embrace change.
So I actually
yeah.
picked Kesha
Okay.
as my walk-up song because she has been one of my top 5 artists on my Wrapped for the last like 4 years or something.
That's amazing. That's a good streak.
If I were to take a look at your Spotify Wrapped, who would
God.
I see or what would I see?
I'm embarrassed by this answer. Do you know the video game Undertale?
I do not.
Okay, I've got some Undertale fans in the audience. Amazing. So Toby Fox, like I think he like created this whole game and he also like composed the score for it. Toby Fox's like score for Undertale has been what I listen to at work like 99.9% of the time. So he is my number one artist as of like the last 4 years as well. That's what I got for you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
No, that's interesting.
Video game soundtrack. I don't know if you're into that.
So is it like
It's very like 8-bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. So I did see you have a tattoo hiding here, and when I
Yeah.
was doing my stocking, I did see we have a couple leg pieces as well.
Yeah, that's true. Are you a tattoo person?
I don't mind tattoos at all. I personally don't have any. That's not like
Okay.
something that I'm like against. Maybe getting one down the line in the future, but I haven't had anything that I'm like, oh, I would really love to like have that piece on
Okay.
me somewhere. So
If you were to pick a tattoo, though, like water gun to your face, what would you pick as a tattoo right now?
I don't know. I feel like it would have to be like something very sentimental, like maybe like a parent's handwriting or something, grandparents potentially.
Yeah.
I like if it were to be like an actual like art piece or something, I feel like I would need a lot more time to decide what I want for
makes
sure,
sense.
but
It sounds like your family's important to you.
for sure, yeah. Yeah, they're all still in the area for the most part. And
Are they here tonight? Should I wave at them?
They're not.
Okay.
No, I actually did not tell my parents that.
Okay,
I
me
was-
neither.
Yes. My dad specifically would be front center stage, having his like Kris Jenner moment with everything. So
Oh,
I don't
incredible.
think, yeah, and your family's very important to you as well. Are they all still mostly in Illinois?
So some Vince lore that you didn't ask for. They are now in California, but I did grow
Oh,
up in
gotcha.
Illinois. They're just north of Sacramento by like 45 minutes.
Awesome.
Yeah, and they absolutely do not know that this is happening tonight.
I don't blame you. I mean, I again love my parents.
Yeah.
It would be the highlight of the week, and I would not hear the end of it. And they'll find out after the fact for sure. But Just
Awesome.
wasn't ready for it to be an in the moment sort of thing.
Yeah, this is a fun story that you tell after the fact.
For sure. For sure.
Nice. Noah, I do have a question for you, man.
Yeah.
So fuck, marry, kill.
Oh,
Taylor
God.
Swift, Beyonce, Vince.
Should I close my eyes? I don't know.
I feel like I'm going to have to fuck Beyonce,
Fair.
marry Vince, and kill Taylor Swift.
Sorry, Swifties.
Yes. I love an answer that divides the audience. That's great.
Speaking of marriage, how do you feel about a kitchen island?
You know,
a big kitchen island
I
guy.
love a nice solid granite kitchen island. I feel like it can really make or break like a living space, especially if you kind of like to live in your kitchen, which I live in a 1-bed apartment right now, so I live in that kitchen area a lot.
Fair.
But I mean, love a kitchen island.
Love a kitchen island. I'm so glad. I have a question for you. I want to know, what is one of your controversial food opinions?
One of my controversial food opinions. I love cottage cheese. I eat cottage cheese so
okay.
often. It is like a go-to for me for sure.
Do you like just eat it with a spoon? Is
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe sometimes a little pepper, sometimes I'll do a little fruit with it, but love cottage cheese. Old home cottage cheese specifically. I don't know if anyone else is on
You're
that
here.
train.
Brand specific. I love that. Cottage cheese and calm are very similar, man. They're very similar. Jokes. Listen, guys, you're almost out of time. Ignore me.
Whoa.
Look in each other's eyes. How do you want to wrap this date up?
I'm going to put the ball in your court.
I feel like, what is it you do for work? Super quick.
I work 2 jobs. I work in higher education doing communications, and then I work at a restaurant on the side.
Awesome.
I have some restaurant friends here somewhere. Yeah, we got one restaurant friend.
What's the restaurant? Shout it out.
I work at Young Joni in Northeast.
Oh,
so.
love Young Joni. Love Young Joni.
Oh yeah. So if you're ever there, my job is to get you seated, and I do an okay job, I think.
Beautiful. Well, shout out Young Joni. Give it up for Vince. Give it up for Ben. Give it up for Noah. I'm sorry. What a wonderful date. That was super great. Shout out to Rumble once again. We appreciate them for sponsoring the show. There's QR codes on all your tables here, sponsored by Better Edge. Please vote. We want to know how the date went. Let us know. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back. Peace. What's up, everybody? Get your headphones on. Get your headphones on. Get your headphones on. We got $50 from Rumble on the line here. I'm back up here with King Vince.
Hey, Toby.
Hi. How'd you think that first date went?
It was good. I think we were both a little nervous, admittedly, but I feel like things kind of smoothed out toward the end.
Yeah, no, I definitely think they did. I felt like I didn't need to jump in and change direction too many times, and it was really smooth.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I've listened, I think, it's the honor student in me that I cannot kill. I listened to basically every DNP episode before this to be like ready in case you threw like a curveball at me. So I was excited to see that it went okay.
Yeah, there's no curveballs if things don't get weird, you know?
Fair enough.
I don't need to jump in with nothing crazy. So
All right.
I like
Chill.
that. Ready to keep it going, man?
Let's
We
do
got
it.
another contestant for you.
Okay, bring it on.
Let's bring it on, man. Your second contestant of the night. Also tall, which is pretty cool, man. You're getting lucky tonight. You're
Right
getting
on.
lucky tonight.
No complaints here.
Right? I love that. He's also organized. He calls himself a trivia king.
Hi everybody, my name is Andrew. I am 28 years old and living here in beautiful Minneapolis, Minnesota. I have been a Minnesota boy my whole life, but I grew up in southern Minnesota, where, being gay was not nearly as exciting. So I've been here for almost 2 years now, working as a high school Spanish teacher, and have made some wonderful connections and have the best group of friends. But I'm still looking for Mr. Right to spend those special moments with and enjoy life's adventures. So I thought the Date Night podcast might be a great opportunity to take a bite out of life and embrace the risk like I encourage my students to do. I'm super looking forward to meeting you, Vincent, and to seeing where this takes us, and if nothing else, getting a chance to meet an awesome new friend.
Everybody start making some noise for Andrew.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh my gosh, this microphone and that singer line, That felt good.
Yeah,
That
there's
felt good.
there's a lot happening. Sorry, I basically like body checked you.
I loved it.
Oh, okay.
That was
So,
a big
maybe-
hug. Big hug. I love it.
I'm going to start off right off the bat. I see that you're also a tattoo human.
I am.
What was your first?
This one here?
Tell me about it.
Okay. Oh gosh, this is so good. Okay. I actually had to
All right,
do
I'm
this.
buckling up. This is me buckling up.
No. This
Oh,
is so funny because
okay.
my like pre-date ritual was
Oh.
to basically practice with a bunch of, oh gosh, this is gonna sound bad, 15-year-olds. Okay, but let me explain.
They're 15.
It's because I'm a teacher, and
Okay.
we were like, I was like, oh, I got this thing tonight. I'm nervous, and they were like, oh, just like give us your best shot, and then they asked me this question about my tattoo,
Okay.
and I had them in the palm of my hands, and they're 15, 16-year-olds. I never
Right.
have their attention, so this was good.
This
was
is
good.
a big
Okay?
moment. Yeah.
So this is my tattoo.
Excellent. I'm glad we're on the same page.
And the shape around the outside is called Chicana, which is actually an Incan symbol. I spent a lot of time in Peru and Ecuador.
Whoa.
And Chicana is basically a cosmology of Christian tradition and Incan tradition. I'm not religious. But my host family, when I was there, was really all into this particular symbol, because then inside of the shape is the condor, the puma, and the serpent, which represent like the 3 levels of self-actualization. And it's your connection to the divine, your connection to the world around you, and then your connection to your innermost ego, and finding that balance. So like, I'm a jokester, but that really grounds me
Yeah.
in what I want to do in life.
Sounds like
And
that
then-
really matters to you.
Yeah, it really does. And then the middle is kept open because it's like, it represents intellectual curiosity. And I'm a teacher, so you got to have that.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
What is the meaning of your little tattoo here?
You know, I wish that I had a cool story like that. Tragically, my first tattoo had a lot of meaning behind it. It was I got a lion on my thigh a while ago. There was a local Des Moines artist who I met at like the farmer's market, and I just like fell in love with her stuff. Shout out Maddie Fusco. I don't think you're listening, but if you are, awesome. Thank you for the tattoo. So I got that tattoo, and it was awesome. And then I was like, oh shit, my body is just a Nalgene.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Why don't I get it? Why don't I get it? Why don't I get it?
It's like a Nalgene, like a water bottle. You
Yes.
just like throw stickers on it.
Yes.
Yeah, my body's just stickers.
Got it.
For the longest time, I don't know about you, like I hesitated because I was like, oh, like tattoos are so permanent. I don't know, I
Yeah.
can't commit. And then my friend told me, you know, tattoos are my tattoos aren't really permanent, and neither am I. And I went, dope.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, that's morbid, but I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
This one over here, her husband
Oh.
told me that this tattoo is inaccurate because it's like you would never do that coffee with that thing.
The mocha pot into the Chemex. Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't care. It represents, life's,
Life's-
inconsistency.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, I like it. Okay, get over it.
Yeah, right
Sorry,
on.
I love Dan. Sorry, Dan.
Were you a barista in a former life? I was. That's why I felt very ready to name that.
I worked at Starbucks last summer, but
Oh,
I never got taken out of the window because I was a nightmare trying to do anything.
Oh, sure.
But I was like good in the window. I was like, hi.
Yeah.
And
Hey.
Here's, give me your money. But yeah. Did
Yeah.
you actually good at it?
Did I good at it? I think I did
Yeah.
okay. It was how I like got fun money in college. I was a barista at it was like a small local coffee shop back in Iowa, and yeah. Here's a question. Tell me one of your favorite customer experiences that you had as a barista, or a customer nightmare,
Okay.
because I'm sure you've seen both.
Well, I was pretty notorious for all last summer just like hanging out the window, just holding up the line. Because there was this one interior designer who wanted me to work for her, who would come in and be like, what do you think of this design? And I would give her my full opinion and go on and on like I tend to do. Sorry. And so like, the worst thing was we were already like a really busy store, and it was like, you've got to stop bottlenecking the store.
Okay.
But
But
I still want to work for her. But she doesn't probably know that I
Oh.
exist. But send her the link. Anyway.
yeah, somebody send her the Spotify link, please.
No, the link to this.
Oh.
She should watch me,
Oh, like right now. Okay.
Because I feel like interior design, I have it, but I don't know about, like, you. I know you. I want you to rate my outfit.
You want me to rate your outfit?
Yeah,
Can you
it's
give me,
okay. I can handle it.
Can you give me a scale?
I don't, like, 1 to 2? No, just kidding. 1 to 5. 1 to 10.
1 to 10. Let's see. Okay, I like the cutoff. I like the cutoff at the end of your jeans
Did
there.
it myself. I'm a seamstress. Thank you.
Oh, amazing! Yeah, it's gonna be hot jort season soon. You know. I busted out the jorts very recently. Sorry, I'm avoiding your question.
Fair enough. No, it's a terrible question to put on you, but you have a 2, by the way. This is a solid 2
I'm
out
a
of 2.
solid 2 out of 10. Thank you
No,
so much.
out of 10. Out of 2. Out of 2. Out of 2.
Sorry, I'm just pulling your
10
leg.
out of 10. 10 out of 10. Because brown and black, I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Over the course of this weekend, I was like, my one mission, I'm contradicting what I said in the first date, which was like, you can't go vintage shopping with a mission. I had a mission on Saturday. I wanted to find a thin belt because I love high-waisted pants and thin belts. I think they're all the rage. And then I found one, and I knew that I had to wear it tonight. It was like a religious calling. I'm not religious, but
That's so good.
That
You
was what I
found it.
felt.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Noah. This is also made well, but thrifted. So.
Okay, we see some green flag in the audience.
No. He looks good. Like, he looks great. I'm over here like.
Everyone's outfits have been great. I have no complaints.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right.
You're not in basketball shorts and a hoodie, so I mean, like, that's.
I know. I kind of
Yeah.
did shudder when you said that because that has been me, but it was for like a 4th date.
Okay.
We had been established. Like,
I see.
Yeah. But usually I'm like, kind of try.
Yeah. What kind of person are you looking for?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm kind of just a big goof, but truly also a big thinker and a big talker, and I just want to feel like life is fun, and like that there's so much to talk about, good, bad, otherwise, but that at the end of the day, we're here to laugh and we're here to live it up and enjoy it. So, What about you?
I'm all about that. I definitely value laughter. I think being able to laugh and like joke about things together is really important to me. It's just like, I feel like if you can laugh at similar things, it means you notice similar things about the world.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, that's what I'm all about. I didn't get to bust this out during the first date, but I do have question cards.
Me too.
So love that. Me too. Okay.
I have a question before you guys bust out the cards.
Okay.
Actually, You both,
Toby's like, we're gonna take a left turn here.
my job. Question for both of you, because you both seem like very smart, very organized guys. I want you to answer at the same time on 3.
Oh God.
What was your ACT score? 1, 2, 3.
31.
It's okay.
You probably have a better job.
I don't know. I work 2 jobs though. You tell me.
I need to work 2 jobs, but I don't. So, pending, trying to get a job for the summer. So,
Right on. What are you looking for? Are you looking for something similar to teaching? Like, do you value that?
God,
like,
no. I mean,
oh, okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
God, no.
Yes,
Heard.
yes.
Yes,
no.
chef.
I kind of want to serve, and not just
Serve
But
loaves?
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
No. I kind of want to serve. I think that'd be fun. But I also would go back to Starbucks because the hours were kind of ideal. Done by like 1 o'clock every day. So
That's amazing. That's perfect time for a post-work nap.
Yeah.
You sleep through the middle of the heat.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about. You're like an education guy through and through.
I work in higher education. I work for a university. Yeah.
Okay.
It was kind of something that I like stumbled into. So here I
Nice.
am. But I'll be honest. I'm not super interested in talking about work because I
No,
don't think it's very
neither,
interesting about
neither.
me. If that's
Speaking
okay.
of work, I'm looking at these question cards. Actually, the handwriting is a little. Are these from your students?
They sure are.
They're from your
Your
students.
students wrote these.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
that's a
gotta-
green flag for me.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, no, you got to pull one for sure.
Please.
Well,
You gotta
actually,
pull one.
I want you to flip through them, and
oh wow, that's a lot of power.
and then we're both going to answer them because I haven't looked at them yet. Who am I kidding?
You didn't vet these.
I did.
These could
I
be,
looked.
these
I
could be
looked.
anything. Oh, okay.
I looked. I didn't look at them, but this is from those. I have to shout them out too.
Yo, there are
My fourth
smiley
hour.
faces on these index cards.
Yeah.
This is so cute.
And there's one that's grammatically incorrect. It's not my fault.
What's a question you wish more people asked you?
That's actually such a good question. I should put more faith in these kiddos.
There's no smiley face on this index card, famously, but that's okay.
Okay, I wish more people asked, "Are you okay?" and meant it, or like, "How are you?" and meant it. But sorry, not to get like
Oh, that's okay.
sharp right turn.
We can go there.
But what about you? What's a question that you wish more people asked you?
Yeah, I had time to think of an answer, and I suppose I should have.
It's okay. It's tough.
Yeah. A question that I wish people asked me more. What are you making for dinner this week? I love cooking.
Oh, I noticed that, and it
Yeah.
sounded amazing. All the things
Oh, thank you.
that you made. I am making broccoli nachos that I saw on
Broccoli
TikTok,
nachos.
and
Brachos?
also I'm gonna upgrade Noah's cottage cheese fetish. Sorry.
Oh. Not me screaming over here.
These gals hate it.
I just said gals. Oh
Y'all
my God.
hate cottage cheese?
No, I show up to
Oh,
lunch.
okay.
I show up to lunch at school with my cottage cheese and mustard sprayed on, like squirted on top. Sorry,
God.
sorry. And then I have my little air fried chicken apple sausage, and I just, Tiffany from TikTok. Yeah.
I'm here for the chicken apple sausage. Mustard though, I don't know.
I'll take that one. Yeah.
I would never speak ill of Trader Joe's, never in a million years. But I will say, I once had their turkey club. There was too much Dijon mustard on that thing. I could not eat it. I'm sorry.
Never.
Too much so.
This is actually just yellow mustard, right? I mean,
Oh.
it looks like discharge. It's really bad. It's really bad. But I love it. And then you just put the sausage in it.
Yeah,
And it's, the whole
We're
thing.
still talking discharge.
Yes, we're still talking discharge and sausage
Correct.
and
Okay.
venereal disease. I think,
Yeah, I love
right?
that.
That's
Yeah,
kind of where
great,
we've
okay.
gotten. Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh my God! Listen, guys. As fun as this has been, we are out of time.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
10 minutes. It flew by. You guys have great chemistry. I love it. Is there anything you want to say to end the date? Pressure's on.
I never got my rating,
You never got your
but
rating.
that's okay because we're gonna go boxing.
Turkey.
I love that. Give it up for Andrew. Give it up for Vince. What a date. What a date. $50 from Rumble is on the line. Better Edge are sponsoring. QR codes are all over. Vote for it. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. And we back. Get your headphones on. Get your headphones on. Get your headphones on. We got the king up here. I got a question for you, buddy.
Hi, Toby.
Man, Rumble sponsoring us today. Have you ever been boxing? Do you box at all?
No, I used to do Taekwondo.
Oh.
I don't think I retained a thing though.
There's some
I'll be honest.
crossover there. But
If
you
I got
said-
into a fight, I would lose. I would just say, you know what? Just have my stuff. It's okay.
I think you'd be surprised, man, because dancing and boxing go hand in hand, actually. Footwork
okay.
is a big part of it.
Yeah.
So I think you're going to shine at this class
Okay, right on.
I
Have
hope
you
it for
been
you.
boxing before?
a couple times.
Okay.
couple times. Just, in my street days.
Oh, right on.
I've changed my life, though.
Okay.
We're reformed now, which is
Yeah,
good.
love that.
Yeah. What'd you think of the second date?
We talked about discharge.
That was fun.
That was a conversation, wasn't it?
That was. I was sitting over here like I have nothing to say.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we may disagree on mustard, but I think there were some good laughs, and ultimately that's something that I'm looking for, which is good.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely felt the chemistry, man.
Yeah, awesome.
But I will say, even though people were voting that was a good date,
Okay.
I've seen the third date come through and kind of, knock it out the park, man. So,
Okay.
Are you ready for this third date?
Anything could happen. Bring it on.
Anything could happen, man. Let's get your third date up here. Your third and final date of the night. Surprise, surprise, man. It's going to be interesting. I have a good feeling about it. Got to talk to his friends before the show. Really good guy.
Hey everyone, my name is Ben. I'm 22 years old and originally from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I moved to Minnesota to go to college here and decided to stay because I fell in love with the Twin Cities. I'm here because dating apps have honestly utterly failed me. Really looking to make more of a genuine connection in person right off the bat rather than texting back and forth and maybe having it turn into a date. What I'm really looking for is someone to be able to go on walks around the lakes with, check out different coffee shops to study and do work at, and also travel the world with. Someone who's adventurous is really going to be up my alley. Vincent, I know that you're a Trader Joe's buff, so I hopefully look forward to telling you about my weekly Trader Joe's speedruns. Thank you.
I want everyone to start clapping right now. Get real happy for your third date of the night. Ben! Play that Beyonce.
Move. Those are some moves. Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. I heard you said that you were a dancer, that
That's
you're dancing
true.
right now. I used to do some dancing back in the day. Well, not doing too much right now.
I'm gonna take my little iPhone fingers and I'm gonna zoom in.
Okay,
What does
yeah.
that mean?
Yeah. So back in when I was, before college and all that.
Yeah, when you were wee tot.
Yeah, back in my
That's right.
hometown, I was big into the performing arts, did a lot of performing, singing, dancing, acting, the whole situation.
The whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah, absolutely. And then first year of college, I did some competitive dancing, which was a ton of fun.
Competitive.
But yeah,
Okay.
after that, kind of went away, focused more on professional life, and yeah, it got boring after that. Honestly, I don't know.
Okay, my follow-up question: did you practice that dance routine before you came out?
No comment.
All right. Fair enough. This outfit, let's talk about it. Stripes. I'm a big fan of stripes.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think stripes
appreciate
are very
it.
flattering.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of them too.
Okay.
Got into them a couple years ago, and honestly, they've kind of stuck around.
You got into stripes. You got into the shirt a few years ago, and you've just never stopped wearing it.
Yep, this one specifically. I've been wearing
that
it
makes
probably,
sense.
600, 700 days now going.
That's incredible. Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, love your outfit too.
Oh, thank you.
Got a lot of stuff going on.
There's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah.
Big fan. You really know how to style, dress yourself.
Hey, thank you.
I cannot say the same thing about me, honestly.
Really? I don't think you did too bad.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Stripes make you look taller as well, even though you're already tall.
Yeah, I don't know.
How tall are you?
6'2".
6'2".
6'2".
Cool.
Yes. And you are?
I had my physical back in January, and the
Okay.
nurse, when she measured me, she said I was 5'7" and 11 inches, and I was like, that's the fucking meanest thing anyone has ever said
That's
about
terrible.
me.
That's
I am
terrible.
5'8". Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you. So I'm
Speak your
5'8".
truth. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, nice.
Sorry, I feel
Very
really
well.
passionate about being 5'8", which is
Yeah.
an inch just below average height for males in America. So that's
Definitely.
great.
Yeah.
I didn't look that up before this.
And so I heard on one of the previous dates that you were a barista in the past, and you
That's
recently
right.
moved to Minneapolis.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to take a note out of Toby's book and say, fuck, marry, kill.
Oh, shit. Okay.
The 3 big chains in Minneapolis.
Okay.
Dogwood, Fragment, and Spy House.
Ooh. I'm sorry. I'm gonna kill Spy House.
Valid.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. I would do the same.
Yeah,
They
I
deserve
would. I would. Wait, what were the other two?
Fragment and Dogwood.
Thank you. I would fuck Fragment, and then I would marry Dogwood.
Really?
I would.
Okay.
Is that controversial?
Why,
Is that
why
a red
would you,
flag?
Why would you marry Dog? I would flip it. I would marry
Whoa.
Fragment and
Okay,
fuck
I can flip.
Dogwood. Really? Okay. Why? No,
sorry,
no.
sorry.
You have to explain your position here.
No,
You know,
yeah.
defend
I
it.
would marry Dogwood because their patio is lovely, their clothes are great, the coffee's nice, the baristas are always friendly. Fragment, I feel like is like a Friday night hookup. Not that I've ever done that, but
okay.
Well,
which location though?
Oh.
Because they're all so different.
Okay, so you might have seen I'm a wannabe northeaster. I live in Marcy Holmes, so I
Yep,
go to
yep.
I go to the one that's in St. Anthony. What about you?
Oh, I love the St. Anthony
Yeah,
Fragment.
solid
fantastic.
Fragment. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Dogwood, the two locations I've been to.
Okay.
Northeast is better. It's okay, but it's no St. Anthony.
Yeah,
With the
okay.
huge atrium, the glass roof.
Sure.
Just a fantastic
Sure,
place
sure.
to go
Yeah.
work remotely or study or otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on. So you would marry Fragment.
I would marry Fragment. Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't let Fragment go.
We can agree to disagree. I hear that good couples know which fights to pick and which fights to just move over to the side.
Fair enough.
I'm just gonna scoot that over.
I'm happy to just
Yeah.
let that settle.
Amazing.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Are you from Minnesota?
I am not. No, I
A
grew
fellow
up
transplant.
born
That's
and raised
exciting.
in Milwaukee, and then I came here for college, fell in
okay.
love, yes, and just never left.
A Milwaukee boy.
Yeah, Milwaukee. Yeah.
Sweet. I was in Milwaukee last year. That's all I got. Sorry.
Great,
I don't
great.
know where
No,
I was
no,
going
no,
with
no.
that.
You're so valid. There's a reason I left Milwaukee. It's a great place to go for a weekend
Sure.
and then just never go back to again.
Okay.
There's a few great things there. We have a fantastic.
There's a great lake.
There is a
Rumor
great
has
lake.
it, allegedly.
Yeah. Well, Minnesota has a great lake too. So,
At least, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But no, I mean, there's a great public market. There's a public museum, art museum. That's
Yeah.
about it. I don't know.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Follow-up question for you. Sorry, it's not a follow-up. It's a totally non sequitur.
Yeah.
The question for you is, what nicknames did people call you growing up, or do they call you now?
Ooh.
Good question.
Okay. So Ben is just the common one,
Classic.
right? And then my dad would call me Jammin growing up. Benjamin. He would
Jammin.
call me Ben Jammin.
Okay.
Yeah. Those are really, the only two major ones that
Okay.
I care to dispel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The rest is like
There were some
secret,
mean ones.
yeah.
There were some mean ones.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
God
but,
forbid.
but we just won't get into that right now.
Okay.
If you're interested, maybe we can just hit it off on a second date and
Whoa.
discuss later. But
Are you
I
asking
don't
me
know.
out?
I don't know. I think that's your job. I think that's your job here today.
Sorry, I'm laughing right now. My friend Jamin, who's sitting in the front audience, when you were like, your name is that you would go by Jamin. I saw him just die a little bit over there, so that was good.
What's wrong with Jammin? Oh, you're also Benjamin. What do you go by? Jammin? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'll be
Yeah.
Ben then. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you can be
figure it
whatever
out.
you want to be. That's totally
Yeah.
fine. I'm here to let you live your truth.
You know what? I'm not the biggest fan of Jammin. I think
Okay.
it's fun little nickname, fun
Yeah,
username.
sorry, Jamin.
I don't know.
Boo.
Sorry. Sorry. You can keep it. It's all yours. It's all yours.
Tap, no give back.
Yes.
Do you have any questions for me? Sorry, I
Oh,
feel like I just came
fantastic,
out
yeah.
right out of the gate.
Well, I also did, my research, did
Sure.
some Instagram stalking. I
Okay.
saw,
Whoa.
did you used to do photography?
Yes.
Okay, tell me about it, because I didn't hear about it before.
Yeah, I used to do portrait photography back when I was in Iowa. I won a camera at prom, and then I bought like the nifty 50 lens, the 50 milliliter. And I just started taking portraits of my friends because I was like, they want cool portraits, I want cool pictures, everybody wins. But then this weird thing happens. This crazy thing happened where people were like, let me pay you, let me hire you to be a photographer.
Yeah.
And I was like, that takes all of the fun out of this for me, actually.
Oh,
So then I stopped doing it. So now I just do it casually. I do like my monthly Instagram drop, and that's about as far as I go.
What is your favorite thing to photograph?
Ooh, probably people. I think people are like the most interesting subjects. There's just so many. Like last night, I went to a dance, and as I was driving home, I was sitting at a stoplight, just like in downtown, and I just saw this guy like sitting on the rail, like waiting for the light rail, and I just thought it was like a really cool pose, and I was like, damn, if I had a camera and I wasn't using my phone to navigate, I would take a picture. I just think people are cool.
The pose? What was the pose?
I think it was just he was just chilling like this. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know. It was like very nighttime. It was very like almost vapor wavy. You know, I was all about it.
Yeah. So is that like kind of your biggest hobby, or do you have any kind of more important hobbies?
I think my one personality trait is that I dance Lindy Hop. That's basically the main one.
Can you explain what Lindy Hop is?
Yeah, Lindy Hop is basically it's like a black street dance that originated in Harlem, New York, and then eventually it just like kind of spread, and now it's everywhere. Gotcha. Which is amazing. So it's like a partner swing dance. So you get to dance with people, and that's how I meet a lot of friends.
So what kind of music do you dance Lindy Hop to?
Like jazz, big man, Ella Fitzgerald, Count Basie, Illinois Jacquette, like lots of really great artists. Like that.
And
are you a jazz dancer?
A jazz dancer?
Yeah. Do you ever dance to jazz?
Sometimes. You know, I would say, like I said, I don't do too much dancing right now, but I was really kind of
broke it down over there, though. I mean,
hey, yeah, I wouldn't.
Right? He broke it down out there, didn't he?
I don't know. We'll see about that.
Sorry, I'm just trying to gas you up.
No, I appreciate it. We love getting hyped up. It's good for the confidence.
Yeah.
So did you get into Lindy Hop, you know, when you came to Minneapolis, or was it before?
I saw Lindy Hop for the first time in 2016. That was when I started at Iowa State University, and like one of the traditions at Iowa State is like a fall terrace dance. And I was like out there not knowing how to do anything. Like I had grown up my entire life being told like I was not an athlete. I was invited to like leave the track team. I just was not like good at anything. And then I saw people dancing Lindy Hop, and I was like, holy shit, I want to learn how to do that. So then I talked to them, and then it turned out to be like the one trick that I could do.
That's so awesome. You know, I really wish that you had Lindy Hopped at the Beyonce concert last year, because that was a whole vibe and a half.
Okay, you went to the Beyonce concert too.
I did. I will say
Wonderful.
my walk-up song was also from the Beyonce concert.
Amazing.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I feel like I gotta be like a more cultured gay person. I'm starting to feel like I have some homework.
Yeah, well, you know, I feel like gay has different tropes, right?
That's true.
What trope do you think you fit into best?
Oh, what trope do I fit into best? You know, for the longest time, I always joked that I felt like I would be like a good little housewife.
Oh?
I love decorating an apartment. I love cooking meals. Like, there are so many people in this audience right now who have like come over and I have cooked for them, and that is like my favorite thing to do for people. Now that I have a couch in like an apartment space that I'm not embarrassed by.
Nice.
I don't know. I think hospitality is a huge component to me. Like, my family's Filipino, and like every time we have someone come over, like my parents roll out the red carpet. They make all of the traditional Filipino foods. We spoil them with dinner and like a comfy bed and just like things to do in the house. And I think that's something that I inherited from them. Hospitality is huge to me.
Yeah, I'm super big on hospitality too. Whenever I have friends, you know, from out of town staying, you know, love to give up the bed, make coffee for everybody in the morning. We'll always go out to like. I live here in North Loop, so for breakfast we'll always go out to go like Rise Bagels or something like that.
I haven't been there before. Is it?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Rise Bagels.
Yes. I will say, like, obviously it's no New York bagel, but you know, for Minnesota being you know in the Midwest, it's pretty good. They give a good amount of schmear, and they have so many different kind of options.
I'm
Highly
here for
recommend.
schmear. Yeah, pro schmear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bagels are great, but we got to go back to this dancing thing, man. I'm trying to see some Lindy Hop. I've never seen Lindy Hop before.
Yeah, I would love to see some.
Here's the thing. Lindy Hop is like a partner dance.
Yeah, you got one.
Well,
of
you have a whole group of people out here.
Who's volunteering?
Grab Jamin.
Who's volunteering?
Oh
come
my
on
God.
up. Come on up. Just get up. Come up right now.
Are you? Jamin.
Hey, stuffs out the pockets. He's serious. Get on up, man. You got a little space right here.
Okay, we got something here. For what it's worth, I dance both roles. So read into that how you will.
Okay, love it.
Am I following?
drink on it. Give it up for her, man. Give it up for jamming. Give it up for Vince. That was super cool. Thank you for doing that.
Oh, of course.
Love the energy there.
Yeah,
That was
Jimin,
awesome.
thank you for being a good sport.
Yes.
So, yeah, you got to see me shake my ass. How was that?
Fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah, we're already off to a good start.
Okay, sweet. I'm glad to hear.
Wonderful. That did eat up some of the time, but we're almost out of time here, guys.
Whoa.
Do you guys have a question? Otherwise, I got one.
I want to hear yours.
You want to hear my
Yeah,
question?
ditto.
Both of you are so nice and like just kind people.
I'm
It's
scared.
very Minnesota nice. You're not from here, which is cool. But I'm wondering, what is the weirdest thing you've ever said to get out of a date?
I'll start. That's not really my style. You know, if I'm, kind of seeing someone, I'm committed to it. And if I'm not, able to attend that date, I'm going to be honest with the person and, just be upfront, try to reschedule it. And if I'm just not feeling the vibe anymore, I'm going to be upfront about that and tell them.
So if you were in a mid date though, if you didn't feel the vibe, have you ever
mid-date.
said anything to,
I'm a people pleaser. And that's what makes it kind of tough. So I will sit through the date unless there's some emergency where I need to leave,
will
at which
sit
point,
and
I have a
suffer.
valid reason, but I will sit and suffer.
Right on. I would say that my strategy for getting out of a bad date is I start asking them about what they're doing afterward. Oh, what are your plans after this? Oh, I'm going to go do literally anything else. Sorry.
I think that's a pretty good cue to try to wrap up the day.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
I would get the idea.
Yeah.
So what are you doing after this?
Oh, my God.
Okay. We got to wrap this up. Give it up for Vince. Give it up for Ben, everybody. What a great date. Let's see if that's the $50 gift card date sponsored by Rumble. We're going to take a quick break. There's QR codes all over. Please vote. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. And we back, baby. Everyone got their headphones on. Everyone's always excited for decision time. I love it. I'm going to break down how it goes real quick. We're just going to run through all the dates, Vince. We're just going to say something nice about all of them, or me, if you want to. And then you do have to eliminate one. Someone has to go home, and then you get to decide who's going boxing with you, okay?
Okay.
Let's do this. All right. So we're going to run through the dates here. We got Noah. We got Andrew. We got Ben.
All right. I had to write down little lists, little notes just to be safe. Okay, so Noah, I loved the energy that you brought to the first date. I'm so glad that we could talk about a kitchen island together. A kitchen island is a non-negotiable for me, and I'm glad that we're on the same page. Andrew, thank you for making me laugh so much. I think I've never really leaned into talking about discharge or mustard so intensely on a first date before. So thank you for that new experience.
You're welcome.
Ben, I feel like you're a lucky guy. You got to watch me shake my ass. Normally I make somebody wait for that. Thank you for the banter and just for being a fun time.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Well, so who's going home first, Vince?
I was afraid you were going to ask me that question,
No,
Toby.
it's not Minnesota nice, but it's necessary, okay?
Well, the honor student in me did listen to how every contestant was asked to leave the stage, and I think I have a pretty graceful way of doing it. I hope.
See what you got.
Okay. Noah, I think your person is out there. I know your person is out there. I just don't think it's me. Best of luck out there.
Clap Noah off the stage. Let him hear it. Slide down, guys. Slide down for me. And then there were two. I am going to give you guys a chance just to say anything you'd like to. Maybe sway the vote before he has to make that decision. Anything you got to say. Andrew, you first.
So I know I talked about discharge.
Yeah.
And it was a little dishonorable, but don't discharge me. No. But in actuality, what I kind of mean
We
to
got
say
some green flags,
is,
yeah.
okay, thank you. It's the performance of it all that's making it constant jokes. That is hopefully just indicative of my quick wit and willingness to have a fun time and to impress you because, you're a pretty cool dude. And I can be
I'm gonna cry.
serious too. So if you can't believe it, just...
It's not butter.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, bud.
I did not talk about discharge, so I think there's that.
Noted, yeah.
And yeah, just looking for someone to be able to go to Trader Joe's with on the weekends.
I like it. Hey, short and sweet, to the point. The ball is in your court.
Oh,
Or
God.
balls, if you will.
Oh, my
They're in your court.
Oh, God,
You
have
have to
mercy on me.
decide, hey, you got $50 gift card and a Rumble class on the line. Who's going boxing with you?
Okay, before I say anything, I just wanted to say I know it's absolutely terrifying and nerve-wracking to put yourself out there. Can I just get one more round of applause for my dates tonight? Thank you so much. I spent the last 10 minutes just about to pee myself over this decision. But I think I have a decision. Ben, would you like to go on a second date with me?
Let's get ready to rumble!
I love it. We never see it coming. Give it up for Ben. Give it up for Andrew. Give it up for King Vince. That's the show. Thank you all so much for coming out. We'll be back next Tuesday with a new king and or queen. We're going to make it happen. You still get 15% off. Shout out to 2 Mixed Up. Go get some cookies. We love you guys. Thanks for coming out. Peace.